The first chapter of the 2011 Major League Soccer season read as one of the most exhilarating in league's history. Highlight reel goals, fantastic saves, and the debut of several big-name players who delivered on the lofty expectations that preceded their arrival. It saw the defending champions send a message to the rest of the league at the expense of one league debutant, while the other sent a message of its own that there will be a battle for bragging rights north of the border this season. It saw an emotional rebirth of talent in the nation's capital and the continued growth of a burgeoning star in New York. With success for many in Week 1 came heartbreak and disappointment for others. But Chapter 2, like any good book, brings a chance for redemption, a chance to turn the page, and a chance to rewrite your destiny. For after all, this book is far from over. If Week 1 of the 2011 MLS season was about the league's stars shining on one of its biggest stages, Week 2 may be the time for some of the league's younger talent to step forward into the spotlight. 24 members of MLS rosters were called up into international duty for 11 different national teams ranging from the US to Gambia to New Zealand. The weekend would see up-and-coming starlets go from pupils on the practice field to starters, side by side with the veterans they learned from each day in training. It would be a chance for some to earn their stripes and come through for the coach who had faith in them. For others, it might bring a realization that there is much work to be done to reach the level necessary to make an impact for their MLS side. For Sigi Schmidt's Seattle Sounders, Week 1 of the regular season was certainly forgettable. It started with a sudden, unceremonious release of Swiss striker Blaise Nkufo only moments before the team kicked off their home opener, which they lost 1-0 to the LA Galaxy. Things got worse a few days later when, despite playing well enough to get a point on the road in New York, they conceded a late goal to lose for the second straight match. The new week, however, brought new hope for Sounders fans. The return of several key players, including midfielder Brad Evans, imposing attacker Nate Jakwa, and dangerous winger Steve Zakuani, gave the Sounders several potential threats going forward. And newly arrived Argentine midfielder Mauro Rosales had another week to acclimate to the club. The added firepower in Seattle's attack was concern for Dynamo head coach Dominic Kinnear. The Houston headman was forced to shuffle his backline to account for the absence of center-back Jermaine Taylor, who was on international duty with Jamaica. After going scoreless in their first game, the Dynamo looked forward to the return of their top scorer from a year ago, Brian Ching. The veteran striker was sorely missed a week ago as Houston failed to convert their chances. After this missed chance by Dominic Oduro, the Dynamo front office sent a message to the team by sending the speedy forward to Chicago in exchange for the up-and-comer Kalen Carr. With both teams looking to earn their first victory of the season, there was a lot on the line at Quest Field in Seattle. J.P. Delacamera and Kyle Martino called the game.
We are underway. Ramon Hernandez blowing the whistle to get things started. All the way back into the Houston end. Ball was going to come after it and change his mind. Some speed there. And the shot was stopped at the side. Just at the end. Look out here on a giveaway, nearly a giveaway. This chance though is stopped by Keller. Cutting ball inside, White with a break, a chance maybe for Evans. Hall comes up big, a rebound is put over the bar. Zakuani, 10 goals last year, tied with Montero for the team lead. Zakuani looks to free up the right foot, it's partially blocked. Montero brought it down, the turn. Montero skinned with the blank at top of the crossbar. O'Brien White took a bump, got it wide for Freeburg. Cross is coming, it's there, White, what a save by Hall.
O'Brien gets the ball wide. Look at that ball in from Freeburg. On the money. Look at that. He barely got a finger there in time to get it over the bar. Freeburg can't even believe it.
A talented one-on-one player. He'll find O'Brien White. That took maybe a split second too long. Montero let it go. White couldn't get it. Zakuani a shot, another save from Telly Hall. Point blank range, he denies Zakawani. Used to like to spoil that by getting the first goal. He get a free kick here. And now we should see Brad Davis on the ball. He has one of the best left feet in the business in MLS. He won't take this though. Long shot, Palmer off the crossbar. There's a rebound. Hayno couldn't get it. And then another one off the crossbar. That's a goal. Down and in.
Boy, surprised everyone. Zakawani was late getting into place, and that is an amazing strike from Palmer. Comes loose, and there's plenty of players there to make the challenge, but it ends up being Jeff Cameron that gets it. But look at this. Nothing Casey Keller can do about that. That was a tremendous strike, and then Jeff Cameron with the finish.
Here is a chance for Seattle. Big save by Hall off Montero. Freeburg. It's loose. Tapped in. Zakawani. 1-1.
Well, JP, it was only a matter of time and a very lucky bounce. Right off of Boswell's knee. This is not a great free kick. Look at that. Skips right off Boswell's knee and far post. The easiest goal he'll probably get all season long.
Seattle looking for another. Montero cracks it! Tally Hall got just enough. It's another corner. The 11th walk.
Look at this skill from Montero. Flicks it over his head. Great strike. What a save from Tally Hall.
Keller. That's going to do it. Well, Seattle didn't get the win that they were desperately seeking, but they got the goal they were desperately seeking. Ends 1-1.
Yeah, they're not going to be satisfied with 1 point out of this one with how many chances they created.
We're running the right way. We're not creating chances, I'm worried, but enough chances to win the game. We've got one. Maybe next week we'll get 3 or 4. So I think we're playing well enough. It's a good sign. We'll get that first window.
I'm happy that we fought back and got to the equalizer. You know, and again, like I said, I think we deserved more on the day today. All we can do is continue to work, and you know, all what I can continue to do is ask them to create chances, and eventually, yeah, if guys don't put the ball in the back of the net, we gotta find guys who will put it in the back of the net. But right now, I think we're a little bit snake bit.
Coming up on the MLS Review Show, we'll take a look at all the action from Saturday, including home openers in 5 Eastern Conference cities. We'll also get to the match of the week at Rio Tinto Stadium, where perennial Western Conference powerhouses the LA Galaxy and Real Salt Lake squared off in an early season marquee match.